Welcome to Blaze City. I'm Bella Cinderella, and this podcast was brought to you by Anchor. Want to do something different? Need help? Anchor has your back. So let me set you up. Let me set you ablaze with my topics today. So today we're going to talk about friends versus associates. So an example of a friend would be when you're going through something, whether it be joyous or momentous or a tragic situation, they have genuine happiness and joy for you, or they have sympathy for your pain, to where they're there for it to be a listening ear, for you to cry on their shoulder, just to hold you. Those are what friends are there for. When you need them, they're there. It doesn't matter. And then you have associates, to where they would be like, okay, damn, I'm sorry to hear that, but you still gonna do that for me like you said you was? See, people don't take in consideration what being a friend is. And I say this a lot. Honesty is uncommon and loyalty is very rare. To where people don't know what loyalty means. Especially in this day and age. See, it's a new year and some humans will not change. And then life is about give and take. And a lot of people just rather take and never give anything back. And they're always looking for someone who can or is going to give them something. See, those human beings can be detrimental to your health, in other words. Because of the energy that you give, whether it be family, friends, your spouse, that energy has to be reciprocated. So if I'm doing any and everything in my power to make sure you're okay, making sure that you don't need or you don't want for anything, but I can't get that in return, that right there is so exhausting. Like, it's overwhelming, to where it can drive a person just literally insane. And it's not something that you intentionally try to do, but it happens. But going through that, you can give a person so much and not get anything back. All you need to do is stop. Just stop. Stop what you're doing. Literally, just stop what you're doing. And I say, when I say stop, I don't say, excuse me, I don't mean just stop, just like making sure your family's taken care of. There are certain things that you have to put in perspective. And sometimes people don't understand in a relationship is not just a conversation. It's the understanding. Like, we can conversation is yes, but conversation and understanding. So we have a conversation. It's like when you talk to your child and you tell your child, do you understand what I just said to you? And they can repeat it back to you, but in their own words. That's understanding this conversation. Because there's always a side. Everybody has something to say. And in that fact of saying something, you have to always come to an agreement in any situation. So with that, I'm just saying this. It's a new year, you guys. So we've always put other people first. So this year, this is the year of self. For everyone to start thinking about yourself and your goals, your dreams, your aspirations, things that you have, that you can see, but you just haven't done anything. You put them on hold. Now let's take that all off hold and get to work. Like, you got this. No matter what it is, whatever your dream is, you are never too old and you're never too young to achieve something and learn something new. So I say go for it. Whatever it is, go for it. Happiness is only what you make it or how you make it. You know what can make you happy, and you know the things that don't make you happy. So you do the things that'll make you happy. So you're going to have to take the steps. You're going to get some no's. You're going to get some yeses. You're going to get some heartbreaks. You're going to get some ups, some downs. But this comes with life. And I'm saying this because sometimes we forget and lose ourselves in other people, trying to make other people happy. But you can't make everybody happy. How can you make somebody else happy if you're not happy? How can you be a good spouse, a good friend, and a good mother if you don't have yourself? And sometimes we lose us, and it's the fact of us losing us, we lose our grip on things that are more important, and you give up, you give all that you have, and you have nothing for you. So we're not doing that this year. We're going to give back to ourselves. So I just want everybody not to just live just to be living. Live for something. Show this world who you are, whatever it may be. It could be singing, writing, drawing, skateboarding, I don't know, whatever it is, kayaking, whatever that you want to do in this world that you've been, like, basically like your bucket list. But some things on people's bucket list can actually become more than just something that they just said I've done or you've tried it. See, I'll give an example for myself. Me doing this podcast is like something I've wanted to do for a while, but I was so hesitant about doing it and just waiting on other people's opinions and approvals. It was just like, why? 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 Nobody can live this life for you. This is your life and no one else's life to live. And what I mean by that is the same way how some people live vicariously through their kids or through other people. It's the fact of you can't. You have one life. And in this one life that you are here for, take advantage of every opportunity that comes your way. It may be good, it may be bad. These things are things that will help. So, like, for me doing my podcast, I listen to literally the 85 South Show every morning. Like, big props, major props out there. I salute them guys because they are amazing. They keep me on my toes, and then they have some amazing people that come on their show. On their show, and it's just the fact that there's so many people in this world who have amazing talents, amazing gifts. You'll never know that these people have these gifts or have these talents, and you'll never know if you have this gift or this talent, because sometimes we hide ourselves behind what other people have to say. No. If you have something that you know that you are good at, continue. All you have to do is find your niche. Whatever your niche may be, find it. And then go with it. Because navigating this world will never be easy. Yet every day is either it's going to be a teachable moment or a lesson learned. There are times where you can have a teachable moment when it comes down to your children. It's a situation where you have told your child this and they didn't listen. And then, or beforehand, it would be like you tell your child this and then it's like, okay, let me teach you something. This is a moment to where you can teach them. Then there's a time where there's a lesson learned when I've already told you and you chose not to listen. See, sometimes in this life, the best lesson to ever learn is to learn itself. Because we as humans are very hard-headed. Some of us are so... trying to think of a word for it. I wouldn't say straightforward, just so stern in what we do. Like, steadfast, not moving. You can't sway me in my decisions. Like, this is what I'm going to do. I'm going to continue doing this. I'm not going to change. But in the process of doing that, it takes... Sometimes we got to go through some joyous times, and sometimes we have to have life hit us with a curveball for us to open our eyes up. This was... Someone told me this, and I believe it was... I can't remember where it was told to me, though, but... You know how you can wash clothes and wash some white clothes? You know how they used to hang them outside? So you've watched your mother or someone hang these clothes outside. And you look through the window and the clothes look so yellow and dingy. But you know those clothes are pure white. See, sometimes in life our vision is clouded because of other people, other people's opinions, and things we see. Edgar Allan Poe said it the best way. Believe nothing of what you see and half of what you hear. Because everything that we see in life is not always what it seems to be. We take some of our... How would I say? We take some of the things that we harbor on our inside, whether it be our past situations. We take those into life and the next steps with us, and you shouldn't. Your past will always hinder your future. But see, your past is not your present, and your present is not your future. See, for every day that we are able to get up, and if you're able to get up the next day, this is your chance to get it right. It's another opportunity to try it again. We're not always going to make it on the first try. You have to continue to try. I'm learning that we expect so much that we don't always put in the work. See, faith without works is dead. If you don't, a man who doesn't work, a man or a woman who don't work, don't eat. Nothing in this life is free. Water is not even free. Why? Because you have to pay for the cup that it goes in. So like when you tell a child to reach for the stars, you give them the tools to achieve their dreams. Yet as we adults sometimes, sometimes we forget the simple things that we were taught. But never allow someone to tell you that you can't achieve something. Because I'll tell anybody, anything and any and everything is possible. All you have to do is try and keep trying. Strive for those stars, and the next time you look up, you're going to be one of them. You're going to be the star that you were striving to reach for. See, our dreams can be your manifestation of like desires, your wants, what you feel like you deserve or what you deserve. We dream things, but in the fact of dreaming things, you have to make sure the people that you have around you are people that are like-minded as well. Because a group of negatives and a positive can't go together. You can't be around people who don't have the same drive or same ambition or set goals for themselves. Because if you're around people who don't set goals for themselves, then you don't want to set any goals for yourselves. And you have to realize not everybody who says something, some people are here to look for your downfall, just to put it that way. But you have to you give people the benefit of the doubt. Because we're all entitled to make mistakes. So when it comes to back to friends and associates, it's the fact of you have to know the difference. You have to figure out if these people are your true friends, if there's loyalty there, or they're an associate, people that you just see when you need to see them and keep going. Those are people, like, some are co-workers that are associates, but some co-workers can be really good friends. You know, some family members are rather associates than family members. You got strangers who will be more of a friend than a person that you've known for the majority of your life. But it's the fact of we have to, learning to navigate this world, we have to do it with love. Not everybody is going to be happy for the dreams that you have or the goals that you set for yourself, or how you may have how you're raising your kids, or your relationship, or your sexual orientation. People are entitled to feel how they want to feel. Allow them. See, my saying, and it's been my saying for a while, depend on yourself and God, and you count on others to be themselves. You can't change other people. You can't change how other people feel. All you can do is continue to do what you know you have to do for you. And continue to do what makes you happy. Continue doing what you're supposed to be doing to achieve the goals and the dreams that you have set out for yourself. We have to lead by example. To where if you have children, or if you have little brothers or sisters or family members that look up to you, understand the goals and the things that you do. People see it. A person would only portray you as what a person will only perceive you how you portray yourself. You can look like $1 million and not have 25 cents in your pocket, but a person will treat you like you a millionaire because of how you carry yourself. And you have some really good people in this world, y'all. There are some really awesome people in this world. And sometimes our situations from our past, or something that we may be going through at the moment, can cloud your judgment on somebody who was supposed to be here for you. Whether to teach you a lesson, or just to give you some encouraging words. You have to be open-hearted. It's a new year. So don't allow what people have done and what your past has brought you. Don't allow that to be what you take into a new year. Allow this year to be your change. We always say every year we gonna change, but allow this year to be your change. Allow this year to be the year that you work on you. Make you a better person. Because making you a better person, you're all a better person for. You're a better friend, mother, spouse, whatever you are, a co-worker, partner. You'll be better when you're better for yourself. Just make sure the people that you have around you feel the same way. Love and light. Love is the most powerful thing in this world. And we use it and say it so... We just say it so just like it's nothing. And people don't understand what that word means. But yeah, that was just a little topic I just felt like that was laid on me, y'all. So I just really wanted to talk about that, you know. It's just, sometimes we just go through so much, and sometimes you just really want somebody to be there. And having good friends is always a plus. Having someone to talk to when you're going through something, whether they done been through it or have not been through it. It's just the fact of having someone. So y'all, I just want to say this world this world is just really crazy, and it's a lot of things that are going on in this world. And I just want everybody to make sure that you are around loved ones, people that love you, that care about you. Make sure you are telling your family members and your kids and your friends, anybody that you are close to, that you love them. Nothing and no one is promised. And in this day and time, you never know. So make sure you give people their flowers while they're here to smell them. People can't smell flowers when they're no longer here. But with all that being said, I done set y'all ablaze for the night. I do appreciate y'all. I am Bella Cinderella, and you are just walking out of Blaze City. See y'all later. Peace.